Hey, we're the basic bitches.
We bitch, moan, and complain about life's problems.
I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Brian.
Now let's talk about some shit.
Today's topic, thirsty-ass men that piss us off.
BT dubs, I still have a cold.
Yay!
Yay. I feel like they need to know. Like, even though these are pre-recorded, just so y'all know.
Nope, these are live.
Yeah, they are totally live. But, like, I feel like they need to know, because I sound gross right now.
I think you sound beautiful.
Oh, I think you.
She was sucking dick all night. That's why your voice sounds like this.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Mhm.
Anyhow, back to the subject at hand. Men. Thirsty men. Old thirsty men.
That think that they can fuck youngins and get away with it.
This is what pisses me off about, like, some guys. So, like, as, you know, I promote a lot of shit on, like, Meet Me, because, you know, in an easy way.
We thirsty for followers.
Pretty much, yeah. And there's a lot of guys like, hey, babe, how you doing? I'm like, I'm okay, I guess. They're like, you want to see my dick? I'm like, no, I'm
thank
good.
you.
And then they send it anyway. It's like, what the fuck? I just told you, no, I don't want to see it. And you know what's funny? Okay, I have to read this. I posted a status on Meet Me saying, like, hold on, let me get this up quick. It'll take
Got
2
this.
seconds, I swear.
Mhm.
Nom, 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 nom.
Take your time.
I got this. Okay, right here. So, yes, I'm aware you have a dick, but must you show it to me? And then this bitch, who probably doesn't know English, even though he like 29 and white, and from Minnesota, is like, no one's showing your nasty ass dick, shut the fuck up and accept them because holy shit, other year or two, you're gonna wish you did.
Shit.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I don't have a dick. Do you mean there? I never said anything. And I'm like, and I've seen plenty of dicks, and they don't get much better, so I'm pretty sure I'm good. Which is so fucking true. It's like, I feel like when I was younger and I was in my slut phase, I was like, oh yeah, that a nice peen. But now it's like, ew, what's wrong with it?
Mhm. You can tell the difference between good peen and bad peen.
I think it was because, you know, Stephanie was young and naive and thirsty. Now I'm like, what is that?
Mhm.
Like, do they have gonorrhea and they don't know it?
Well, after you've seen a couple thousand different penises, you can pick out the good ones.
Mm-hmm. Which is like 1 in a billion, pretty much,
Mhm.
at this point.
Yeah. Most men are gross.
Yeah, I'm surprised my boo's, like, okay with me seeing all these peens, but, like, you know, our relationship.
That's just the way we is.
Yeah, we need to look at peen, and he all like, whatever.
Mhm.
But no, like, it's just so, like, do you guys not get that we don't want to see dick? It's like they automatically assume that, like, oh, she's hot, she must want to see my dick. And it's like, no! I don't want to see your dick. Like, shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
Like, go away. I don't know.
Well, from the gay perspective, it's a little bit better because, like, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing your dick first so that I know what I'm getting myself into.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because, like, you know, we have sex so much, like, faster than straight people usually do.
Yeah.
And, like,
Unless
you know,
you're a slut.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, like, you know, we have dicks ourselves, so we know what we're looking for. And if someone has a gross little penis, I would rather know that before I meet up with them and realize that they have a gross little penis. Because then I lost out on my night.
Hasn't that happened to you before, too?
Yeah, like, there was this one guy that had a micro penis, and, like, he kept on saying, it's like, oh, it's 7 inches. And I'm just like, no, it's not. And he's like, oh, I'm a bodybuilder, so it just doesn't look that big because all my big muscles. I'm like, you don't have muscles either, so don't even. Yeah, that's my life.
Why? They no have brain, you know?
They just think with their dick, so they think that everyone wants to see that shit.
I just, like... And then, like... another thing that annoys me though is like so many guys have told me that like I had one guy who was like, I've had like so many girls be happy to see my penis. Like
No.
they've never complained. I'm like, then they're just being oh so nice to you. Cause in all actuality, we don't want to see your dick. We don't want to see it. Just put it away. Just tuck it back into your pants and like just keep it there. Like I've gotten so many dick pics where like they're not even erected. I'm like,
Okay, that is a big thing. If you're gonna take a dick pic, it
At
better be
least-
fucking erect.
it's like, okay, are you proud that like
You can't get it up.
or are you just so desperate like you need to show like your like lump of a pain and be like get it hard for me because I've had that happen to me too.
I don't approve.
They're all like, oh, I need to get erectified, and then they show their like floppy ass like pain and it's all like shriveled up and it's like in like have you seen somewhere it kind of looks like a button when they're like non-erect?
No.
I have seen that and it's disturbing. And then when they get erected, it's all like it's like the button gets pushed out and then it has like a shaft following it.
That's so gross.
It's like it's so weird. Penises
Mhm.
are weird.
Yeah. Especially uncircumcised ones.
Yeah, that's another thing. That uncircumcised penises are the reason why I refuse to give a blowjob now. Because I had such a terrible experience with it.
I don't know if you can have a good experience with an uncircumcised dick. Because, like, they're just dirty. Because the guys don't clean them out. So there's, like, what's that stuff even called? The oils, like, from the glands in the penis. Like, it turns white when it dries. And, like, it'll be, like, crusted up in there because they don't clean underneath their foreskin. And then, like, it smells bad. It tastes like piss. Like, it's just beyond disgusting.
Well, okay, this is what happened. Like, okay, this was when I was like in relationships and I wasn't slutting a boot. And like when I was in said relationships, you know, I didn't mind sucking on the peen, and I was told I was pretty decent at it. I'm like, cool. Well, then I dated C,
Mhm.
and he does not have a circumcised, yeah,
He is not circumcised.
Thank you. Anyhow, like at first I didn't mind, but there were a lot of times where it's like it tasted like piss,
Yay.
and I was like, but this is what turned me off so much to the point where like I refused to like give blowjobs. I was sucking on his peen, and at first, I thought I was just drooling a lot, you know, while I was, like, you know, going to town on it, so I swallowed it. But then his penis started to get limp, and he's like, oh, I think I came in your mouth.
I think I came.
I'm like, you think? You think you came in my mouth? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you don't do that to a person. That's so fucking gross. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? And this is why I refuse to this day to give blowjobs is because of that. A, because, like, tasting that piss, you know, taste and, like, it, like, being so, like, you know, like, I can't. And then him, like, coming inside my mouth without telling me, that's another, like, huge, like, hell no thing for me. So, that's why I'm, like, stay away. Like, no, like, and I don't give a fuck if they're like, well, that's not fair. Like, what happens if they go down on you, but you don't go down on them? It's like, it's their choice if they want to go down on me, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's like, I'm not forcing them to. Like, if you want to, go right ahead, but I'm telling you now, no way in fucking hell am I gonna do that for you. Sorry, but no.
Not for sure.
Major trust issue in that department.
Yeah. Actually, the main reason, well, at least one of the main reasons why my ex and I broke up was because I wouldn't finish him off, like, with blowjobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just because, like, you know, he wasn't circumcised, so it just like smelled so bad. It was gross. So like I couldn't do it for that long without like gagging just from how gross it was.
Yeah.
And normally I'm the type of person where it's like I will suck on a dick all day long. Like I don't give a shit.
Mhm.
But that was not working for me.
Yeah. And like for C, I knew like he took care of it because he also shaved down there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I knew he kept it clean and he washed it and scrubbed it on that shit.
That's not what my boyfriend did.
But like, it still tasted nasty as fuck. I'm
Mhm.
like, I can't do this anymore. Like, sorry. Like, no.
Mhm.
Remember, I think this was off a Craigslist ad. Didn't someone with like a non-circumcised penis like messaged us and said that it was like the best peen they like a girl could ever have, and all these other girls have never complained?
Yeah, I'm just like, you're probably a virgin if you saying that because there's no girl that's gonna be like, ooh, I want an uncircumcised dick.
Yeah, it's like, oh hell the fuck no.
This is
Like,
America, and in America, guys get circumcised.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like, who the fuck thinks that? Like I've heard this, like, I don't know if it's a myth, like, if it's legit, but I've heard that if guys don't get circumcised, they have a better chance to have a bigger dick. Like,
Really?
that's what I've heard, but I don't know if that's legit or not.
I doubt it, because I think that's all like predetermined, like in your genes.
That's what I think, too, because, like, I've had plenty of D that was big, and they were, like, not, like, they were circumcised.
Yeah. No, I think it just depends on like genetics.
Exactly. So I'm pretty sure that's a myth, but still, it's like for a guy to think that someone thinks like non-circumcised penis hot, they're delusional
Mm-hmm.
to the max.
That for sure.
Oh, and the other thing too, like, haven't we?
Fuck. Oh my gosh, your cat just murdered me.
She did not murder you.
She
just
murdered my hand.
She smelled you.
You know what? No, I was just caught by surprise.
But okay, from some of the peens that we've looked at, like, remember, like, we would see like that random dark like skin part or whatever on some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your thoughts on that?
Okay, well, I actually have a story that goes along with this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, once upon a time, actually, your new apartment, like, complex, it's the guy that he lives in the same apartment thing, which is so
Oh yeah,
awkward.
him,
Yeah,
yeah.
because, like, it's been, like, pretty much 2 years since the last time I hung out with him. But, like, so he was, like, I don't know, 30 or something when I was 19. So, I don't know, we were just hanging out, and, like, he worked at the college that's, like, right outside of town. And we got along really well. Like, he was a really nice guy. He'd buy me stuff. You know, he made me food. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I can hang out with him. And then, like, so one day, like, he's like, want to make sex? And I'm like, I don't know. So he just, like, pulls off his pants. And, like, it's, like, black. And this guy is white. So I'm like, what's going on? So, like, I flat out asked him, like, what's wrong with it? And he's like, what? Nothing. Like, it looks normal. I'm like, no. Like, it's black. Like, what do you do to it? And he's like, oh, it's just scar tissue. And I'm like, how the hell do you have scar tissue on your penis? And he's just like, oh, well, I just jack off so much to the point where I have scar tissue. And I'm like, that's not normal. Like, that's not healthy.
And we've seen so many peens that like have that weird like dark spot on them, and we're like, what the fuck's wrong with your peen?
Because I don't know if that's scar tissue or a bruise. Like, I don't know what's going on, but that's not normal.
And then, like, so many guys have been like, it's normal, what are you talking about? Remember that one peen we got where, like, it was, like, kind of shaped like a banana, kind of,
Yes,
and it was, like, pointing up, and we're like, what the fuck's wrong with your penis? He's like, what are you talking about? It's normal. And we're
Okay,
like,
that's something that I don't get, is when guys say that their penis is normal. It's like, you're talking to some experts in what penises should look like.
exactly.
I think we know if it's different looking than other guys, not you.
Because it had, like, weird bumps on it. It had some scar, like, tissue type shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, for it to be, like, pointing up, like, literally, it was, like, pointing up. It's like, how do you even pee?
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I've never had any complaints. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like,
No girl is going to flat out say, your penis is disgusting when you're hanging out.
yeah.
Like, no.
They're gonna be polite about it, but they'll probably never want to speak to you ever again and avoid you.
And they're going to tell all your friends about it. Well, their friends.
Yeah. Because I know that's what I've done.
Same here.
It's like, oh, your dick's so hot. So, guys, if you're one of those, like, thirsty as fuck people, and you only had, like, one, like, okay, if you've been with a person and you never heard from them again, it's probably because they either thought you sucked at having sex, or, your dick was disgusting.
Or they feel horrible that they actually were willing to sleep with you.
Yeah.
Because that happens sometimes.
Yeah, they're like, regret. Regret. So,
That our life.
stop being thirsty and desperate because you're freaking everyone out. Because no one wants to see that nasty ass shit unless they ask, you know what I mean?
Or if you actually have a good looking dick. And believe me, you know if you actually do.
Yeah. And, like, how would we, like, describe our, like, perfect peen?
7 to 8 inches. White.
That's not racist.
Well, it's
at
not
all.
racist. It's just that if it's black, I'm not going near it. Hairless.
That's it.
I don't know. Circumcised.
Yes. Mine would be definitely have to be at least 8 inches. Because, you know, I've been with a lot of big peen in my day. And I like, you know, I guess you could call me a size queen.
I know I am.
But it has to be at least 8 inches thick. Not, like, you know, have that nasty ass foreskin. Like, get rid of that shit. If you want to be with me, get rid of it. And, yeah, definitely shaved. Definitely shaved.
I don't get why guys wouldn't, because, like, it makes you look bigger than you are. Like, that's the main thing for them, and then plus, it's not gross. Like, if you're sucking on it, you don't want hair there. Like, that's just not okay.
Yeah, like, if I'm horny enough and you're shaven, I will definitely, like, suck. Like, I found myself doing that sometimes. Like, if I'm, like, really fucking horny, I'll suck, even though I hate it, but I'll do it, you know?
Isn't that beautiful?
Girl logic.
That makes sense.
But yeah, that's why we don't like thirsty ass men.
So don't be thirsty.
Or else you're never gonna get a wife. If that's what your goal is. Unless you want to be
a husband.
Because, like, yeah, you're gonna be a bachelor forever. Unless that's your goal, then good for you, I guess.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Is Kitten distracting you?
Maybe just a little bit.
I could tell because you started getting quiet.
I'm not quiet.
You were more focused on petting her.
Yeah, well, she was getting into it, so.
Well, I can't help that my little cow likes love. She's a slut. You want to know who's a slut? The definition of slut? My cat.
Story time. Junior year in high school.
It go.
No! We're sitting in your dad's house, and I'm just doing my thing, sitting there. I don't remember what we were doing. We're probably eating and watching something. That's what we always used to do. And I'm just doing my thing, and I just have my socks on, and then Kitten comes up and starts, like, humping my leg. Well, my foot. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? And this went on for, like, a couple minutes. I'm, like, trying to get her off of me, and she wouldn't. She's like, no, my foot. And then she's finally done. I look down, there is white shit all over my foot. She, like, fucking came on my foot. Like, who the hell could say, oh, a cat came on my foot? What the hell?
She thought your foot was sexy. Some girls find it attractive if a guy has a good looking truck, but if you're kidding and you see a good looking foot, she's gonna go to town on you.
It's the most disgusting thing ever.
Well, now she's spayed, so she will never do that again.
But she still has plenty of interest in me.
And bags, because that's what she's doing right now.
I
She's
still
like,
think she's a
ooh,
little
Mr.
retarded.
Big. She's not retarded.
Oh, sorry, special.
She, like, do you see, like, how many cats out there like Big? Let's be real. Ooh, she sees a spirit.
Shit.
Now she's looking at us like, you will die in 7 days.
Oh, great. Watch us actually die.
Right? That would be our life. Well, that's... Well, that was one way to end a podcast. Anyways, that's the end of our podcast.
I hope you enjoyed this.
Our little random rant.
With an interesting cat rape story in the end. I want to emphasize the cat raping, not someone raping a cat.
But if you guys like our content, try to flirt with the subscribe button, if you know what I mean.
And make sure you fondle that like button.
Is that really going to be your thing?
I think it's meant to be.
Anyways, if you guys have any suggestions on what we should rant about, like, for instance, assholes, like, there are so many different types of assholes out there, like, I don't even get me started.
Right. I totally want to talk about assholes.
Well, no, not like assholes.
Oh!
Like, oh my
I
god.
thought you were talking about, like, the biology.
No, the person. Like, there's people who, like, take up 2 parking spots, or they cut you off by, like, just inches while you're driving and try to hit you.
Or people who live.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you know, shit like that. Like, we're so willing to talk about it. So if you guys have any ideas on, like, what we should rant about, or, like, things we should review or whatever, just hit the comment section.
I have a blog. You should check it out.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
super entertaining.
I also have this thing called a blog. I'm still working on it.
You'll get there.
Slowly but surely.
Follow me on Twitter. I post funny shit sometimes.
That sounded so, like, bland.
Okay, fine. I post funny shit all the time. It's so good. See, I can't even sound serious. I try, but whatever.
I also have a Twitter, so you should, like, follow me on it. And I also have this thing called a Snapchat. You should definitely follow me on that as well, because I'm addicted. Like, I have a Snapchat problem. Like, if there's, like, a Snapchat-aholics type thing, I'd be president. Yeah. Just like if there was, like, a Starbucks, like, aholics type of thing, we would be presidents for that.
Not us.
Because, you know, that's our life. Anyways, we'll see you all in the next podcast.
Bye.
Bye.